Hey guys, Matt Miller here at the Texas PTA Conference 2017, George R. Brown Convention Center. I'm hanging out here with my good buddy George Blasing, Dinosaur George, and we've just been chatting about some of the stuff the two of us have been up to since we talked last year. George is doing some incredible things. He started a podcast. He gives kids an opportunity to get hands-on with dinosaurs and all kinds of stuff. So I'm going to let George chat for a second. We got a little bit of a dead time before we get swamped here by the PTA before long. But here's George, Dinosaur George. What's going on with you, George?
Hey guys, how are you? It's so nice to see you again, Matt. Matt got me hooked on podcasting, by the way. I was just telling him how much I appreciated it. Now I've invested a fortune into it, so I should either be angry at him or really happy. But in all honesty, I love the podcast. And this is a lot of fun as well. It's Traveling Museum. We travel from school to school and we kind of convert the gym into a museum for a day.
Show us what this
This is Tyrannosaurus Rex. This is the king of the dinosaurs. Tyrannosaurus Rex is an absolute monster. This particular one is nicknamed Stan. We give nicknames to specimens so that we can know who we're talking about in the science community. If I told another paleontologist I'm standing next to Stan, every paleontologist on the planet knows who Stan is. But this is a Tyrannosaurus Rex, and he's a lot bigger than this looks. I mean, this is huge. But when you add the muscle and the skin, this is an animal that is actually longer than our trailer in here. He's huge.
So talk a little bit about your program, George, and what you do with schools.
The idea behind it is as I've been doing this for 21 years, and so many kids don't get to go to museums. They don't. I mean, unless the school takes them, either financially they're not in a position where their parents can take them, or geographically, when you live in Texas, you could be 8 hours from the nearest city. So I came up with a concept of creating a way to come to the school with the museum. So we come in and we turn the entire gymnasium into a museum for the day. The kids come through. We have scavenger hunts where they get to look for certain things within the museum. The signage is designed for kids. It's very visual. If the animal lived in Texas, you'll know it. If it was a carnivore, you'll know it. So it is sort of a way to bring a museum to the cities that may not otherwise get to see them.
George, what area do you guys kind of cover these days?
We'll go anywhere. We were in Florida not too long ago, but Texas is our focus for now. And it's really only because Texas is such a big state. We find more of those schools that are so far out that the kids can't even go, even a field trip. They can't go, it's a 5-hour drive to get to where you want to go. So we kind of focus on Texas, but I will tell you that right now the plans are to expand, make another traveling exhibit, and start looking at Oklahoma, New Mexico, Colorado, Arizona, and then possibly even franchising the idea and moving nationwide.
Awesome.
It's
so
cool.
Where can people reach you? Where can they hear your podcast?
Podcast is dinosaurgeorgepodcast.com, or you can go to the website dinosaurgeorge.com, and everything is linked there. Our catalog, our website, our packages, what we do, all of it. It's all there. Awesome. And thanks for getting me. And Matt, seriously, I appreciate the podcast info. Had this man not given me the information, I would have spent a fortune trying to figure out what to do, and I still wouldn't know what I'm doing. So everything works great, and I'm having the time of my life. Make sure if you go to my podcast, listen, because we're going to do an episode where I finally get to interview this man and ask him some things about his incredible business.
Awesome. Thanks, George. Hey guys, here with Dinosaur George, Texas PTA Launch Conference 2017. And man, just excited about what's going on here, all the cool things going on with George, and hope to talk to a bunch of other folks that we've interviewed in the last couple of years during the day today and give you updates from all over the place. Have a good one, guys.